Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is super exciting. We are doing our first TBR of the year and I'm definitely really excited because I've realized that when I do set a TBR, I actually usually stick to it. Rightfully, I don't want to say that, and then I do my wrap up and everyone's like, you didn't even read the books that were on your TBR. I know you really can't see my full TBR cart to like get the bottom, but I do want to let you guys know like kind of the layout of it. So up here are all my standalones. Half of this is series that I want to continue and then series I want to start. The firefighters are coming. Yeah, so the series I want to start are down here, and then on the back I do have some books as well. There are some standalones, there's some series, lots of stuff back there that are just hidden and I want to get to. So without further ado, let's get started. So I do think I'm going to be picking 5 TBR prompts because I am a mother. I have 2 children. I can't read all the time 24/7 as much as I wish I could. So 5 I feel like is realistic. I think I can get to 5. Sometimes I can get to more, so we'll see. Let's pick our prompt number 1. All right, book with a green cover. Okay. One option is Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan. I actually haven't read any of her books before, but I've heard really good things about this one. We have The Huntress by Carrie Cotton, which was actually one of the books on my 26 in 2026. So this is definitely high on my radar and is a really good option. Let's see. I mean, not really, no. You know, I don't really see anything on the back. So I think our 2 options are Nora Goes Off Script and The Huntress. I really want to lean towards The Huntress because it is a historical fiction and I feel like a historical fiction fits really well in the winter season. And this is definitely giving more spring summer. So I think I'm going to go with The Huntress by Carrie Cotton. Now, if you didn't watch my 26 and 2026 video, this is a historical Christian romance and I'm definitely really excited to get into this book. This is our first book on our TBR. All right, book number 2. A rom-com. Wow, was not expecting that. I don't know if I have a lot of rom-coms. Oh, okay. Nora Goes Off Script is definitely an option still. Violet Thistlewaite is Not a Villain Anymore by Emily Krumfolitz? I don't really know how to pronounce her last name, but this one I heard is like a rom-com fantasy, and this one is just a really cute cover, and I was really craving this book around December, but I just never got to it. So this is definitely something that I would enjoy, I think still, but we'll see. Let's see if we have any other options. All right, I think our last option is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Now, I did read Love Hypothesis in 2025, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cute. Of course, I know it's been a book that's been out for a really long time, but I read it for the first time and I loved it, and so I'm definitely curious with more of her STEM romance books. So this is definitely an option, and I'm just like, you know, I think Nora Goes Off Script is too summery for me, so I'm gonna put this one back. All right, Violet Thistlewaite is Not a Villain Anymore. Love Theoretically. Gosh, I'm really bad at making choices, so I'm a little struggling here. Should we do Any Mini Miny Mo? Let's do Any Mini Miny Mo. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Okay, so we are gonna read Violet Thistlewaite is Not a Villain Anymore. Very excited for this book. All right, TBR jar prompt number 3. Okay, come on. Book with gold detail. Let's see. You know what? I don't really know if I have a lot of books. Oh. Nope, it does not have gold detail. I don't really know if a lot of these have gold detail. Yes, I do still have Iron Flame on my TBR. I am just kind of avoiding it because I've just heard mixed reviews about Iron Flame and Onyx Storm. Oh, this one has gold detail on it. It's The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Now, this is also on my 26 and 2026. However, I did say that if I was going to start this series, I'd want to read it back after back. And this is a pretty chunky series, and I am kind of in the middle of reading Mistborn. They're not like super big, but they are pretty lengthy. And I am on the Well of Ascension right now, and I do really want to read The Hero of Ages. So I'm hoping that my TBR lets me pick that. But I think that if this is only golden detail, then I have to pick it. But let's see. Oh no, we have The Will of the Many by James Islington. Okay. just for the fun, we're gonna continue to see what else we have, but I think this might be what we pick. We have Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, which I really want to get into Once Upon a Broken Heart before I start this, which I know you don't have to, but I kind of want to get to that trilogy before I start any more of her work. So I don't think this is going to be our option. And you know, we might have more behind, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna read The Will of the Many, because why not? Why not get into it? There's The Strength of the Few out. I got my brother this for Christmas, so maybe we could buddy read it together. I think it's a good option. So this is my third book on my January TBR. All right, pick number 4. All right, book that I soft DNF'd. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. What did I soft DNF? So, okay, I did soft DNF Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. This book, I wasn't a huge fan of Assistant to the Villain, but it still was fun. I still thought it was a really cute setting and a really cute fantasy world, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of it. So I did start this book and I was just kind of like, I'm not really feeling it, you know? So I soft DNF'd it. I still want to give it a try when I'm in the mood. So this is definitely one of the options. Another option is, a lot of the options are series I'm trying to continue. But the next one is A King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This book is the third book in like the Red Queen quartet. I really liked the first book. The second book, I felt like the plot was good in theory, but the way that it was written, it kind of dragged on and I felt like I was reading that book forever and I was just waiting for it to finish. But since the plot was intriguing enough, I did still enjoy it. And now this book I've heard not the best things about. So I don't know. I'm like debating, like, do I just continue it? I have the book. I'm almost done with the series. If I finish this, I might as well finish the series, but we'll see. I don't really know how I feel about where the plot is going after the ending of the second book. So I did just soft DNF this, but I don't know. I might have to just bite the bullet, but we'll see. A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I've heard only good things about this book. I did start reading it and just wasn't feeling it. And I want to give this a shot. Like, I want to be in the mood when I read this because I love Rebecca Ross's writing. I love her storytelling. So I don't want to just read this just to read it. I want to give it a good, fair shot. So this was a soft DNF. Another soft DNF was The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I just picked this up and I wasn't really feeling it. There wasn't anything necessarily about it, but once again, I've heard good things about it. I want to get to it. So it is smaller too. It might be nice to have a smaller book. And then the last book I soft DNF'd is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I just wasn't really feeling like the bulliness of this book, if you know what I mean. I know that this is kind of categorized as like an enemies to lovers romance, but then people are like, it's not a romance, like don't expect that. It's more like the fantasy element, the fantasy world that people love about this series. I wasn't in the mood when I read it, but I do want to give it a shot. I know that there's a lot of books in this world. There's 6 books in this world based off the back of the book. Just guessing, but I don't know. I don't really know. These are all soft DNF for a reason, guys. So this is a really hard choice. But I think just based off what I already have on my TBR, I think I'm gonna go with The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer to put a little bit of a smaller book on my TBR. You know, look out for future Dorinda. So 4th book on my January TBR. It's a hefty TBR. La 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 la. All right, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is our last and final prompt for our January TBR. So please, 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 please get Hero of Ages. Please, God, give me Hero of Ages. Book from YouTuber Rex. Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. Now, I'm not just like pulling at strings here. This has been recommended to me. The Mistborn trilogy has been recommended to me. And this, I've heard, is just a really great ending to the trilogy. So, round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Our last and final book is Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. Now listen, I was gonna read this nonetheless. So the fact that this is on my TBR makes me very happy. So, I'm a happy gal. I'm a happy, happy gal. So just to recap, what's on our January TBR is The Huntress by Carrie Cotton. Violet Thistleweight is Not a Villain Anymore by Emily Kremfellows. I really need to get better at pronouncing people's names. The Will of the Many by James Islington. The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. And The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys are excited to see me read these books and see what I have to say about them. So please don't forget to like, comment, let me know what books you're going to be reading in January, and don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned to see me read these books and talk about them. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!